What is up, guys? So Josue back again with another video on Enlightened Tech. Today we're going to be looking at the Razer Kishi and the Razer Hammerhead. This is the phone that I'm currently using, the Motorola Edge Plus, one of my favorite phones. I have a video about this phone, and you'll see it on my channel. It's the last video I uploaded. This Razer Kishi here, it works with pretty much any phone. There's an Android version and there's an iOS version. I like this product a lot because it's very small and compact. This is it in its compact form, so it can fit into your bag. I will have some carrying cases linked in my description below that you can get for it to carry it around, just to make sure that it doesn't break or anything. Because I had one before, I had it in a bag and I did not have it protected and it broke. And so when you're not using it, you definitely want to keep it protected. You look here, you have your trigger buttons, R1, L1, L2, R2, and they're pretty nice. You got your dual analog sticks, you got all the buttons. In terms of cloud gaming, you have a home button. This button kind of acts like as like a select button. Of course, you have your start button here. You go to the back of it, and you just unclick these, and it opens up. Again, it'll fit most phones. The only phone that I know that won't fit is like the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. So check the dimensions of that phone. If your phone is bigger than that phone or the same size as that phone, it most likely will not fit. But this phone here is pretty nice and tall, but I would say if it was any more tall than this one, it might not fit. I'll show you how it fits. And of course, the Razer Kishi, you can get it separately or you can get it bundled with this Razer Hammerhead here. And I love these headphones here. They're amazing. They're one of my favorites. I have one inside of my ear right now, but it's the right one goes here, the left one goes here. They have decent battery life, and the thing about these, they have a gaming mode. And so with Bluetooth headphones, typically there's a little bit of a latency. If you're watching the video, you might see somebody's lips move before you actually hear the sound. And when it comes to gaming, you're going to want the sound to be as quick as possible. So with these ones, once you have them into your ear, if you tap them 3 times and then hold it on the 3rd time for a couple of seconds, you're going to hear that gaming mode is on, and that reduces the latency. So that means if you're playing a shooting game like Call of Duty, you're going to be able to hear the sound as soon as it happens. So those two in combination is great because this one, well, let me put the phone in there. As you can see, USB ports right here. I'm gonna match it with my USB port. I'm gonna stick it in there, and I like to push down just a little bit. Once it's connected, you're gonna see that blue light turn on right there, and then the blue light's gonna go off. I believe the blue light will come on again if you plug it in and you're charging. But that's the bottom part, and then this one you're gonna stretch and get the top of your phone in there, and boom. And that's how you play. Essentially, you've just turned your phone into a portable Nintendo Switch. I would say it's even more powerful than that because there's some things I'm going to show you. There's so much versatility in this. Once you get this, you don't have to spend money to play some of the games that will work with this. You can get some free games. Of course, you can pay for some games as well. And I'll show you a couple of different ways you can play with it. And the reason why I say it's a good thing to get this with it is that while you will be able to charge your phone through here with a USB port, there is no headphone jack. So you're gonna either use the sound from your phone, which is amplified by these 2 holes right here, these 2 speaker holes. So your sound will be better because of that. But to get the best sound, I suggest this one or another low latency Bluetooth wireless headset. And so, as you can see, it's pretty comfortable. There's sometimes I've found a little bit of a mild discomfort, maybe as you might have to get used to it when you first start. But I've really enjoyed this in my time with it. So let's start. I'll show you the first way that you can play games on this is there's different emulators, and the one that I've used called Drastic Emulator, and I have a couple of games that I've looked up, like Mario Kart. I have Mega Man, Need for Speed, Super Mario Brothers, and also a Pokemon game. And I can just hit that, start the game, and next thing you know, I'm playing Mario Kart. So this didn't cost me anything, and it works so well. You can use the touchscreen or you can use it all depends on the game, but essentially, I'm playing. This is one of the more fun games that I play with this. If you don't have an internet connection or anything, or you just want to be able to play games at any time, this is clutch. But this is much better than using the on-screen controls, man. Just this game alone is just like mad fun. You're waiting, you're in line or whatever. Just put this on. But that's just Drastic emulator. I really love it. I have a lot of fun with it. And because this is not Bluetooth, you know, there's no input lag. But anyways, I digress. So that's Drastic emulator there. And of course, then there's the Kishi app here. Once you open this app essentially will give you everything that it'll tell you all the games that are compatible with this controller, because not every game is. And one game I know that a lot of people are going to want to play is Call of Duty. And if you want to play Call of Duty mobile with this, you're going to have have a Bluetooth controller, either a PS4 controller or an Xbox controller connected to your phone before it'll work with this, which is weird, but so far that's the workaround for it. So these are all the games that I've installed that will work with it. And then if you go here to the discovery, you can look at more. So there's action games, adventure games, and you can just kind of go through that and see what kind of games that you want to play. So plenty of games that are supported by this, which is fun. But I would say the best reason to get this game is gonna be cloud gaming, and it mentions this on the packaging for this. And what I use for cloud gaming right now is Google Stadia, and this is just amazing. I would recommend getting Google Stadia because, like when I mentioned the emulator, that is something that you have to download. It'll take up space in your phone. When I mentioned the Android games that this works with, also takes up space and will, you know, and depending on the game, if your phone is not powerful enough, it might not be able to cut it. And both of those other options as well, they will use a lot of battery life depending on the game that you're playing. But when it comes to Google Stadia, you have a bunch of games that you have access to. I'm moving my phone this way because it'll be easier to show the games. I'm on my captures. The game that I play the most probably is Immortals Fenyx Rising. But I have a whole bunch of games. The reason why is because some of my games are through the Stadia Pro subscription, which is $10 a month, and you can get 2 months free with the description below. And so you have like PUBG that you can play, Pixel Junk Raiders, Dead by Daylight, Enter the Gungeon, Journey through the Savage Planet. So a lot of games here that you can play for free. Well, not for free, but with the $10 a month. Once you claim these games, you have them for life. Even if you cancel the subscription and you join like a couple months later, you can go back and play all these games. Hitman 2. And of course, some of these games do leave the store. So definitely the earlier you sign up and get the games, the better. But even better is the Ubisoft Plus subscription. With the Ubisoft Plus subscription, I have access to like Immortals Fenyx Rising, which is an amazing game, Watch Dogs Legion, Ghost Recon, all the Assassin's Creed games, Far Cry games. I can play those games with the Ubisoft subscription, Ubisoft Plus, The Crew 2, Division 2, and I can play all these games, Scott Pilgrim. And the beauty of this is you play these games on your phone, and these are console quality games. The thing too is you can play it on your TV as well, but this video here is about this controller, so I might hit play right now, and this is all in real time. I'm using my building's Wi-Fi. Again, my building's Wi-Fi is not going to be the best Wi-Fi, but even with a 4G LTE connection or 5G connection, you can be playing console gaming on your phone. So check my connection here, and I'll show you how this works. But this has been a game changer. So like if you only have one TV in your household, that TV is being taken up by your kids or your partner or anything like that, you say it's all good. I'm gonna just take my controller, hook it up to my phone and play. And because you're streaming these games from a server through one of Google's supercomputers, your phone doesn't need to be powerful enough to run this game. Your phone doesn't need to have enough space to download this game. There's nothing being downloaded right now. Everything is being streamed, and that's the benefit of this. And you don't need the fastest connection, but the better your connection, the better your experience will be. And the beautiful thing about this is it's just going to bring a lot of people together. As we are in a coronavirus right now, a lot of people have a lot of time on their hands. And one way we can communicate and get together and enjoy and have fun together is through these. And this game here is not free, and this is a single-player game, so it's not so much about playing with other people. But with free-to-play games like Destiny 2, and I believe there's another free-to-play game as well. You can literally start gaming with this with your Wi-Fi connection and not pay anything. So you can start playing Destiny 2 right now if you wanted to. And again, you don't have to download anything. You just put the game on and you start playing. So I'm gonna show you this in action. Again, the sound is being amplified through here. It would be nice if we had it on both ends, because this phone actually has dual facing speakers, but it's all good. So this is Immortals Fenyx Rising here. This is kind of like a Zelda game, but the Ubisoft's take on it. And then you have like these dungeons that you can go to, these vaults. Again, as you can see, this is a full game. And I'll say it makes this even more powerful and more versatile than the Switch.
Sorry, that's Manukulo. It's by Boris, the North Wind. I know, he's my cousin. Oh, and they didn't even hook you up.
She can fly.
The air moves so strangely. I wonder if I could use that. Help me.
So this is Immortals Fenyx Rising. Again, you can play this on your phone, on your laptop, on your TV. And there's nothing, you're not missing out on anything here. This is gaming for the future.
I killed the Spartoi soldiers like you asked. Consider yourself vengeance.
Ah, excellent. I mean, excellent. I was a chicken for too long. Oh, the nightmares.
I looted the armor off that room. The pieces were broken, but I fixed them up at the forge.
Hephaestus' forge? First time it was operated by an artist with actual skill.
Thanks, I think. It's hard to see the compliment through the shade.
A good warrior needs great armor. Swords don't mess around.
Alright, y'all, so this right here is Immortals Fenyx Rising. I love this game so much, and with Ubisoft Plus, the other thing is that I love about it is you don't just get the standard version of the game, you get the full version of the game. So I believe I haven't tried to get this yet. I believe I can even get access to DLCs too, if I'm not mistaken. I'll let you guys know in another video. But if you want more content about this game, let me know. If you're a Zelda fan, this is the game to check out. I'm not gonna walk around and do too much here. I don't want to do too much spoilers. Don't look, you know. But in this game, you'll be helping out the gods and helping them get their essences back. And you have this big old map to fully just traverse through in so many different ways. You have so many different outfits that you can wear. I'll show you one of the outfits I'm wearing right now that I freaking love. Looking like a full-on gladiator. Let's see if this camera will focus here on that. There we go. So you can see it. Many different armors. And you have different horses that you can have. I'm over here like clicking it. Well, let's see. Your bird, you can edit what your bird looks like. Of course, editing the bird gives you different features. You have an axe, you have a sword, and you have a bow. So it's pretty sick, pretty epic. As you can see, you can fly, you can glide, and your bird's flying along with you. And there's just many beautiful things to see. Like this is a whole world over here. And when you're ready to go down, you just go down. Of course, you don't start off the game with all these abilities, but you gain them pretty easily by doing different activities. And I'm gonna get down to the ground real quick and show you my horse. And you can summon your horse. So once you're on the ground, many different ways to get around. Alright. But this is just one of the examples of the many games that you can play on here. It's very versatile, and there's not much really to say about it. Is about this, I would say. You gotta take your mobile gaming to the next level. So if y'all want to join in on the gaming revolution, hit me up. I'll have my my link below to give you 2 free months of Google Stadia Pro, and come check it out. So that's really all I have to say about the Razer Kishi and the Razer Hammerhead. Powerful combination together. Take your gaming on the go. Whether you have an internet connection or not, you can, like I said, you can have games here that don't require internet connection, and you can use the Google Stadia, which does require an internet connection, and you can play full-fledged games. And I believe that new game Outriders is coming up soon. Is gonna be on Stadia as well. So I definitely recommend it. With Google Stadia, man, this is a game changer. Absolute game changer. I've been having so much fun with this game. I probably put over 40 hours in it, and I'm still haven't beaten it yet. And with new DLC coming out, you're not taking a hit here. And again, with what's going on with console systems, you have things like the Call of Duty game taking up 500 gigabytes of space on the PS4. So people with that game can only literally have that game and have nothing else. I'm not worried about space here. I don't have to worry about updates. I don't have to worry about anything. That saves me so much time. And as we know, time is money. Time is absolutely money. So come check it out. Link in the description below to join Google Stadia. And I'll also have a link to get on how to get this as well on Amazon. Again, I recommend the 2 of them together, because if you get this alone, unless you have a good quality wireless headset, you're going to be missing out a little bit. So peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any questions, just put them in the comment section. Put it down in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.